Well, there you go. If you want to swing, jump, go from tree to tree, up from 5 meters to 23 meters in the air.
That's high.
Well, it is. It's so thrilling. It's a whole adventure, and we're here to talk about Skytrex, and this is located in Shah Alam, very much in the Klang Valley itself. And joining us this morning, we have Azlan Idrus, who is the managing director, as well as Julien, the technical director. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Okay, first, great success on the Skytrex Adventures. Everyone's talking about it, so that's why we want to highlight to all Malaysians here on this fantastic setup that you have. So tell us, when did it start, and how do you guys get the idea?
We get
I know it's a little bit early in the morning.
Back in time, yeah.
Tracing back.
So we get the idea. Basically, it's very popular in France, this kind of activity.
Right.
This is the first park in France has been built around 1995, so now it's going to be around 20 years ago.
Okay.
And following that, a lot of parks have been created in France. More than now, today there is around 500 parks all over France. And now is expanding all over Europe and even now Asia with Skytrex Malaysia. And we have even in Bali, but it's not under Skytrex brand, but some other people, and basically all this kind of stuff are nearly owned by French people.
Oh, what are you saying? The French people are more adventurous when it comes to outdoor activities?
Because the French people, they started to develop this concept of climbing trees and flying fox and stuff like that.
That's very fun.
Really
so they know how to implement it.
How to implement, how to
run
follow
it.
some standard and to run it. It's all under standard, European standard now, and it's all governed by French body.
Now, besides the flying fox, which obviously everyone sees, when they see your brochure, your video.
Yes.
What else does the park have to offer?
We are trying to be very, very creative. To try to come out with some crazy one.
Right. How to scare Malaysians out there with.
Sometimes they are even too crazy, so after I say, okay, let's remove it, because these games, they spend something like 2 hours for one person, and after everything is jumped. So every year we try to change a bit, some challenge, and to make it a bit more exciting. And so there is a lot. But they have to go on our website to see the picture. It's difficult, but there is flying swing.
We don't want to make people fearful, right? Because I think some people are like, oh my goodness, can I attempt it? Can I do it, right? Yeah. So in terms of the difficulty, you have some that appeal.
Do you have like different levels for beginners and
we have
intermediate?
Three circuits. Three circuits. We have the Little Adventure, mainly for kids, but also we have lots of adults, less adventurous adults who love going on Little Adventure. There's 23 different challenges, and it's only around 5 meters from the ground. And then we have the intermediate level. We call it the Big Thrill. It's 17 meters above the ground. It's got 26 different challenges. And then for the adrenaline pumping people, junkies, then you can go for the Extreme Challenge. It's 22 meters above the ground, and it's got 34 challenges. It requires a bit more upper body strength because you need to climb and do a monkey bar and all those kinds of things. So you have different levels, and it caters for all ages and all walks of life.
Do you screen someone before they attempt it? I mean, do you think like, okay, I'm not sure if I can do it, or that kind of doubt that they might have, or sometimes it can be too gung-ho to want to try something that's very challenging?
Our instructors are trained to firstly do the physical screening to make sure that firstly you're properly attired for the activity, and that you can and you understand how to carry out the activity. That's why the safety briefing is important. We actually conduct the safety briefing before you are given the opportunity to go in, and also there is a proper training as well. There is a training ground. For all the circuits, we have a training ground, so you actually have to try it, demonstrate to us that you understand how to use the equipment. Then once we feel that you are confident to go, then you can start climbing the main ladder.
Now, obviously, something like that, it would be best experienced as a group activity.
Of course.
So how would one actually go about it? So they just get a group of friends, and then they just show up at the park, or?
No, for us, it's very, very important that you actually book in advance.
Ahead of time.
We have the online booking system where you can actually go into our website and select the date that you want to come, and then you select the circuit that you want to go, whether it's Little Adventure, Big Thrill, or Extreme. Then after that, you make the payment online, and you immediately get the confirmation on your email.
Okay.
So everything is online.
Okay.
You make the payment online. Then you just come to the park and you have your confirmation. We will have all the list there.
Right.
So you sign in and you checked in and you can start.
Okay, great. So is your park open every day for visitation?
We are open weekends and public holidays, but on weekdays we do take in corporate bookings and schools and universities, but we need at least a minimum of 25.
Okay, of pack, 25 packs.
For the weekdays.
For the
weekends you can come 3, 5, not a problem.
Then you can go straight away and just do all the activities.
Yes.
I mean, selecting the appropriate course, of course. Now, it's interesting you brought up corporates coming in to book a session with you guys. Now, what do you think, how would corporates benefit besides being an activity for the company or group?
Because a lot of corporate team buildings or outings is mostly done indoor, in a hotel, in a resort somewhere.
Which is really dull.
Yeah, but this is outdoor. You're actually blend into the environment. It's actually quite a nice feeling to be outdoor. And people show their true self when they're outdoor, when
the fear.
Especially the fear when you scream and you're with the group, you're supportive. So that actually brings out individual personality when you're outdoor.
And also challenging your own fears, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, challenging your own fears.
And it fosters rapport, in terms of team building, because then you're always encouraging somebody on, right, to try something harder. Any major, experiences that you guys have encountered with people?
We have people from all walks of life. There are people who are afraid. But at the end of the day, if you push yourself just a little bit more, just go for it, the fulfillment you get at the end when you step back on the ground after you finish like 2.5 hours up on the trees, the feeling is extraordinary.
Do you come out feeling completely exhausted because you're attempting to use every muscle in your body, right? And sometimes some of these muscles are not even being used ever.
Definitely, because it's quite an exercise, I would say. You do sweat. The humidity as well does not help in Malaysia, but once you've done Skytrex, you don't have to go to the gym for the next 1 week.
Wow! So it also improves your fitness as well.
Yeah,
that's great news. Now, Julien, I'm sure you've experienced situations where you have a participant or someone coming into the park and doing a certain activity, and when it comes to the fear challenges, that person just can't take the first step. What do you tell that person?
I'm
scared.
First, I'm reassuring him. I tell him, look, this is a safety. Your harness can take 2 tons. The cable can take 10 tons. So don't be afraid. Relax. So on the training ground is where he understands the.
So you give them reassurance.
Reinsurance.
Okay.
And after they start climbing, and we have our staff all over the ground, all over the tree on top, and they motivate. They say, "Allez, come on!" But somebody who is completely phobia of height, you cannot do anything. Phobia of height is phobia of height. You put them at 2 meter high,
they freak out.
So I'm not forcing, it's not army camp. You cannot do it. You don't want to do it. I'm not going to shout at you and come and do it.
But it's amazing. I'm sure you've seen situations where
majority of them, they say, "Wow, I've conquered my fear." I thought I was I had fear of height. Really, but finally I have done it, and they feel so happy, so proud at the end of the challenge, the circuit, to say, "Wow, I've done it," and stuff like that. But people who are not fear of height, it's okay.
It's true.
Basically, because we are not military. We're not doing military activity. It's recreational. You go out with a group of friends. It's like you go out movie or bowling, So you go out with a group of friends, you actually have fun. It's not just to test you or to train you. It's not that. It's more recreational.
With people who are just different body sizes, maybe weight or maybe just even age as well, some retirees may have concerns. What would you say to them?
I would say give yourself a try. Give yourself a try. Go into the forest. You have lots of opportunity, but we do have exits. If halfway through
you can't take it.
We call them chicken exits. It's clearly stated on the trees as chicken exit down this way.
They go with their head bow down.
So that's fine. If you can't do it at the end of the day, you can come down and call it a day. It's fine.
But everything else in terms of like safety, all those, you guys have it well, well regulated.
Yes. In terms of safety, is a lot of paperwork, and we do a daily check, a weekly check, a monthly check, a yearly check. We have people equivalent to Sirim, French Sirim coming because the Sirim here in Malaysia, so they don't know this higher up course, the standard, and so we have these people coming to our park and to certify that it's still okay. And after we have following the standard to run the place, run this place, to the way of how many instructors we have. Is normal, is the same stuff, and I will say is even more safe than what we are doing in France. Because we can afford to have more instructors than in France. You pay more, and so we are working with 35 people watching the whole circuit. So 35.
Right.
In France, if I want 35, it will be really, very costly.
Right. So I guess all Malaysians now can be reassured that
it's
going
safe.
to Skytrex is safe and good fun.
No problem.
Yes.
Right. For more information, guys, you can actually check out their website, www.skytrex-adventure.com. It's actually on the screens right now. Make sure you check it out, because then you can find out all the great activities that they have to offer, and also you can make your online booking as well.
Yes, that's true. Go as a family, have a lot of fun. Also, it's a great time to actually spend your weekend. Now, we're going to go for a quick break. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you, Azlan. Thank you, Julien.
Yeah, I can't wait. I know that you guys are very, very busy and also very fully booked. So, the point is to make advanced booking.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, when we come back from break, this is what we have.